people of the Colossus resist against the First Order. In this week's episode of Star Wars Resistance, this was The Disappeared. My name is Starrapter, and every week I break down the latest episode of Star Wars Resistance. So if you like this video, make sure you go ahead and support the channel by subscribing. So after watching this week's episode of Star Wars Resistance, I was on the edge of my seat. I was feeling very brought to this point of I need to see the next episode right now, more than I've ever felt with watching any of the other episodes in season 1. They do a great job with building up the suspense, keeping me engaged throughout this entire episode, seeing where it's going to go, because we got these characters that are literally disappearing. The First Order is taking them off world. I wonder what planet they are going to take them to, or what they are going to do with these poor innocent people of the Colossus. Things are just mounting up. Things are getting worse and worse, and we see the ramifications. What is going to happen when the First Order pushes a little bit too hard on a certain population? These people are not taking this anymore, especially Aunt Z. She is one of the rabble rousers that is going to try to get these people and to try to resist against the First Order. So that was something I really appreciated. Just the namesake of this series coming into the play. People are resisting against the First Order. This is something that I didn't think would happen so quickly in this series. I figured, we were going to get to the last episode and something might happen. But we are actually building up pretty quickly. We are seeing the limits that these people want to experience with the First Order. Something that I thought was very intriguing was the fact that Captain Doza and Yeager are working together. So Captain Doza, we know, used to be an Imperial, and we know that Yeager used to be part of the rebellion. So you have people that are pretty much mortal enemies actually working together to get rid of the First Order. So I don't know what exactly the relationship is prior to this. Does Yeager know that Doza was an Imperial agent? Maybe that's why he always kind of seemed like he doesn't really like the guy, but he tolerates them. So I want to see more of that play out. I wasn't expecting that for sure. I thought something that was interesting brought into canon was the fact that the First Order is recruiting. They seemed like they were only going to take in children and program them from birth, but it seems that they are kind of going the route of the Empire at this point. At this point, they are realizing that, hey, we're going to be the World Order, or the Galaxy Order for that matter. They are ready and poised to deliver their first strike against Hazian Prime and the New Republic. They are ready to put the entire galaxy at according to them, peaceful time. So they're going to need as many people to rally against it and to try to preserve their goals, right? So they're going to have to do other means of getting more numbers, and that means going to places and acting like they're civilized and trying to get these people involved, right? Some of these civilizations, they might be under duress, they might be under lots of criminal activity. So some people, like back in the Empire, if they're on a criminal run world, they're saying, I want order, I want peace. I think the Empire sounds like a good idea, very safe for me to be a part of. I want to get off this planet. I think the First Order can kind of appear the same way to those people. So I did enjoy seeing that the First Order is actively recruiting people. I thought that the droids in this episode were really good, especially seeing CB-23 filling in the shoes of BB-8, which are very large shoes to fill, but I thought she did a pretty good job with helping Kaz out throughout this episode. I also thought that the First Order droid, the ball droid, was really cool. I thought that he played a good function in alerting the First Order troopers. He was kind of like the little spy, seeing what these guys were doing, a conspiracy theory and all that kind of thing. And finally, I did really like seeing the First Order transport, especially now that Aunt Z and Hype Bazon have one. Now, are they going to deliver that to the Resistance and use that as the transport that Poe Dameron uses to rescue C-3PO and Admiral Akbar? Maybe that's how it gets in the hands. Yeah, I'm going very deep into the Lego The Force Awakens video game, which apparently is canon. So yeah, there you go. There's your little nugget of information right there. So that is going to do it for my review of The Disappeared. This show only has 3 episodes left for season 1. There are so many things to look forward to, so many things to wrap up as we get to the point where we are going to meet up with hopefully The Last Jedi by the end of this season, Will the Colossus be destroyed? Will it be the new headquarters for the Resistance moving forward? I can't wait to watch. I want to hear what you guys thought of this episode. Let me know in the comment section down below. If you guys like Star Wars, I talk about it every single week. So make sure you subscribe to the channel if you like what I have to say. That is going to do it for me, Starrapter. Thank you guys so much for watching, and may the Force be with you always. Thanks for checking out the video. Please hit that thumbs up symbol. It helps me know that I'm making content that you guys enjoy. And if you enjoyed this video, I also include 2 videos down below you guys should check out. And please consider subscribing to this channel. It helps support me, and it notifies you guys of when I get new videos up on the channel. You can also contact me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Starrapter.